Hello and welcome to MTG Lifelink. My name is Mike and today we'll be opening our second box of Eldritch Moon. Alrighty, let's get to it. So, in the last video, I opened up a box of Eldritch Moon, mostly because of, well, I open a box or two for every set, at a minimum, and last time it was specifically because of the different pack arts and the issues that are coming from that. But we're going to go through that again. I don't know if you all will be able to really see it, but I'm going to take out all of the packs, arrange them by pack art, and then we will get to cracking. Alrighty. So, I actually heard some interesting ways that different stores are going about fixing, quote-unquote, the issues that the pack distributions or the mythic distribution system is working out. Yeah, once I'm done with this, I'll start talking so I'm less distracted. Okay. Here are all the werewolves. These are all Tameo. And these are all Liliana. Alright, I don't remember the order I did it in last time, but we will start with the Lilianas and move to the right. I'll throw these guys off to the side for now. But just for clarification, if you didn't see the last video or just are new to the idea of what might be wrong with this set, and I say might because it's still a chance that it might just be in the first shipment and it'll be rectified, but as of now, it would seem as though all of the mythics that are not flip are in only one of these pack arts per box. So I stacked all the Lilianas, or all the Liliana pack arts in this pack, in this stack, and we will only be opening Lilianas for right now, and then we'll go down the line and see what we get. Just for the sake of time, I'm gonna skip through the commons. I mean, I'll riffle through them real quick. And slow down for the uncommons. And the rare Briar Reach Sanitarium. Okay. And a Graph Rat. Okay. So the store, okay, so I go to like 3 different stores, more or less. The one I go to most often, the place where I bought this first box, it was before I even really knew about the issue. I bought the box, pre-order, got the pre-order prize, did all that, but I was sitting on the box just waiting to open it, and that's when I heard about the news of I heard about the issue with foil planes. The different pack arts, right? So I opened that on camera after hearing about it on the Magic the Gathering subreddit and from Darium CCGs, and yeah, I then, since then, have obviously been back to my favorite LGS, the one closest to me, and asked them what they were doing about this whole issue surrounding the packs, the pack distributions. And what they said is they've been, and I don't know if it's a perfect solution because you do have to have a good amount of trust in your LGS that they aren't skimming, which, I mean, would be a really shitty thing to do, but, I mean, some places are just out for the dollar at the end of the day. But this one that I know and trust and wouldn't ever expect them to do this or tamper with it. They take 3 boxes, well, they take 2 boxes and they mix them together, right? So it's not like so they'll mix what comes out to 2 36 count boxes, right? And then redistribute them into 36 count for their loose packs. So if you go in there and you're not buying a sealed Wizards product, like and by that I mean a box or case, you're buying like loose packs, they'll give you one of the packs, right? You can't exchange it, and theoretically it also means you won't be able to tell which pack art is the one that is the mythic hit pack, because it's a 50-50. I mean, it's not a perfect system. I could definitely see it adding some easing some people, that it's at least more difficult to try to game the system, but I don't know. It just seems like anything where you need to rely on other people doing the right thing isn't necessarily a good option. I mean, maybe I'm a pessimist, but I wouldn't necessarily want to rely on someone else doing the right thing in order for things to be fair. I've been going to this LGS since I was about 7 or 8, so I mean, I have a very good working relationship with everyone there. It's a close-knit group of people. Everyone knows each other, and there's like a lot of trust. So it's a little bit different, but if I wasn't in this situation, I still just wouldn't be buying individual packs, because you can't tell which, unless you buy a sealed box of this set, you don't know if someone more or less took all of the rares out of that box. It's the issues that I believe RTR or Gatecrash had, where those were mapped really quickly. So, I mean, okay, we have 4 packs left of Liliana. It looks like this is not the one that has all the mythics in it. Or at least one of the ones that doesn't have all the mythics in it. We'll just go through these a little bit faster. Knock them out. Uncommons. Rare. Yeah. So the other LGS I go to, they don't really sell packs that often, but what they do is they just sell everything from behind a counter. Like, you can't touch the packs. Once you buy a pack, the store attendant or one of the store attendants will just hand you a pack, and that's your pack. I mean, at that point, it's a little bit late. Oh, we did get a mythic. It would be really bad if this is our mythic slot, because we only have 2 packs left. That would be unfortunate. Dang. Yeah. Okay. I actually really like this card. It's pretty cool. I'll move that off to the side because it's mythic. Yeah, they'll just give you the pack and that's it. Like you can't say, oh, I want this certain art, I want X, Y, and Z. It's like, no, you pay your money and then the attendant will give you your pack. It's still theoretically random. You may have a better idea of what the rare is before opening it, so it means that the player might be able to turn around and try to resell the pack if they know it won't have a mythic in it. But it also means that there are less people just sniping all of them. So it looks like, hey, maybe this. Well, okay. So here's an interesting theory. The last box I did, it only had one mythic outside of the track that one mythic outside of the track. So that would mean, I don't remember what it was in the last one, but all of the mythics except for one, the one being Planeswalker Tameo, came out of one type of card art. So now that same thing is coming up, except instead of a Tameo, we got an Ishkana. So let's just move on. We're going to Tameo now. We are completely out of Liliana's. Let's see if this is the one that has all of the mythics hidden inside of it. We're just going to go through these a little bit faster. I really like this card. Super cool art. Can be really strong if you get Delirium. Yeah, so it seems like even stores, and I mean seems like, I know for a fact they know and have confirmed that this whole thing is actually an issue, the rare distribution, because they're taking steps against it. Yeah. I wonder if Wizards will ever actually address it, or if it's just one of those things that they can't really address, but everybody knows is happening. Or at least I hope everyone knows, which is a part of why I make... Well, I've taken to recording these, but I've taken a point to letting people know that this is an issue you might come across. Because imagine a new player who doesn't know what they're doing, just going into an LGS for the first time, or when they still don't have a lot of experience with the game, and they're, for the most part, if they don't know that this set has some key fundamental issues that you might know where the mythics are, they could be getting scammed, and that's a real problem. Like, MTG doesn't have a lot of the issues that some other card games have. Like, I don't think a lot of people inside of Magic realize it, that we're a pretty well done game, and everything is surprisingly consistent, but yeah, it's just, seems like if I am able to let people know, then I should, because I remember being a little kid once, not really knowing the value of cards or how it worked, so now if I can give back and someone benefits from this, I'm more than happy to keep on doing this. It's also just, the more people that film it show what's happening, like, that this is an actual issue and setting up a web of proof, not just anecdotal, oh yeah, guys, all the mythics are in one pack column, right? When a lot of YouTubers and people from the subreddit come together and start to film their pack openings or just really let everyone else know with empirical data how these packs are set up, it means that we get an overall better experience and have a better data set. Because if you want to look at it from a perspective of we need to do work as a group to try to figure out the answer to these issues, this is how we do it, by showing it. That's one of the things. There are always rumors and always people guessing about what's happening. It's important to actually show what's going on. That pile of uncommons is tipping over already. Alrighty, Sigarda's Aid. I actually really like that card. I'm gonna pretty soon be putting together an EDH deck that will definitely be running that, a Voltron style. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Niblis of Frost. So at this point, it would seem as though we got no mythics out of, well, we have this in one more pack. So it is a fact that in this art for this opening, Tamiyo has yielded us no mythics of the non-flip variety, or flip variety for that matter. I don't think we've gotten a flip rare, a foil rare either. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yeah, just some clarification. Okay, we have one more back. I won't. You can get flipped mythics. I believe the ones are Gisela. I think it's Gisela. Yeah. Gisela and... No, it's not Gisela. I think it might only be... the werewolf. Forgot his name. Ulrich. Ulrich of the Crowlin Horde. Alright, still only have one mythic. A bunch of rares. I think we got 1 or 2 flip rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 foils, or premium guards. And yeah, so now we're moving on to the werewolf pack art. The smoldering werewolf pack art, which hopefully contains our mythics, because, well, not hopefully for the game, because it is provably broken because of this, but for myself at least, because I did buy this and haven't gotten much in the way of value until now. So I've only gotten the one mythic. Okay. Second pack of werewolf. One, two, three. Okay. Not a mythic, but I do like Thalia a lot. She has awesome hair and really good abilities. go. 1, 2, 3. Newsgraph Mob. Okay, we are going through these pretty quickly at this point, so let's see where this takes us. I think we are well below the average at this point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs remaining, all with the werewolf card, or the werewolf pack art. Come on, let's get lucky. Let's open up some good cards so I can keep opening boxes. Go assembled alphas, graph rats, and a doctent of perfection. Docent. Docent? Okay, we just got this recently. Collective Brutality. Okay, we did get a foil rare. Not entirely sure it's a good foil rare, but I will definitely take it. I think last time I got another collective. What was it? Collective Anger? I don't know. It was the red one. The red burn one. I definitely think this one's stronger, but I like foil rares to be better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thalia's Lancers. Sweet card. Great in EDH. Even seems playable outside of it. I think there are decks that are using it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. We have 1 mythic. I think the average is 4 mythics. So we should be well into the territory of getting a mythic, hopefully. Oh god. The odds are not looking great. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Our second mythic, Decimator of the Provinces. Sweet, sweet card. We have 4 packs left. Hopefully the rest are, well, hopefully the rest are mythics. But if we get a second mythic in this stack, we'll know that the mythics are disproportionately distributed by pack art again, because that is one of the reasons we're doing this, is to see how the distribution is. 1, 2, 3. Another Collective Brutality. Three packs. Collective effort. Okay. 2 packs left. This is looking like a real bust. Oh, Gisa and Geralf. Well, there we go. I guess it did at least show the trend that the mythics are in one slot. We do have 1 pack left. Hopefully it's a mythic. Just so we're on average, at least, for how many mythics you get in a box. Yeah. I was lucky last time getting 2 flip mythics. but looks like the odds are, you know, doing what odds do, making things level out over time instead of having the sample size be one box. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. We are at the average for mythics, but it also does... Okay! We got another mythic. We got an Auric after I just talked about averages. You know what? I won't complain, even though he is a terrible card. But, ladies and gentlemen, this does put us in an interesting position. Auric doesn't count because he's a flip card. Ishkana came out of the first pack, or the first set, which was Liliana, and these three mythics all came out of the werewolf pack art, which means that in this case, as well as the first box, that I said case, this box as well as the first box, the trend does seem to be continuing towards the fact that the mythic distribution is still awry, and you are more than likely to get the majority of your mythics in one of the pack arts instead of having an even distribution. Wow, this is not good, especially for draft. Good draft format, though. Either way, my name is Mike, and this is MTG Lifelink. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.